done extensive research on all the different countries that we visit, and sort of separating them out by sort of colours really, and that worked through that with Dan, the production designer, particularly because he was kind of he basically before we even had a conversation about it, actually we were pretty much on the same page in terms of colour ways and stuff, and also with John it seemed like we had a sort of intrinsic shared vision, I guess, of what these colours and kind of who these characters were, pretty much. So in London it's kind of navies and greys as a sort of a very broad brushstroke, and then Russia we're into more sort of sludgy colours, and a sort of lack of contrast, I suppose, between tones. And then when we're in Tokyo, we're very much in lighter colours and pastels, and just to lighten it up because we're in a different environment. And in America, we're quite colourful there, just to sort of differentiate the things and just get a different feeling as we're going through the film, sort of travel, I suppose, because there's a lot of travel in the film. John's been very trusting, I think, of me, which has been amazing. And he's from Hungary, and my wife is half Hungarian, so I've sort of got an understanding of those people. And he's of a certain age, and it was just fun to sort of build the character into his costume, rather than just be like, well, it's a man wearing a suit, because he's like he basically just goes around being a businessman, and he's got way more character than that, which I'm really happy about. What Mark Coolio and Jan have done with his makeup is just phenomenal, and terrifying as well, because when he first came out with it, and he's got Roger's voice coming out of Robert Maxwell's face, and I'm kind of like, everyone's like, what's happened? It's like really confusing. But his suits, I'm really happy with the way his suits have turned out, because it's quite a challenge to costume somebody of that size, and obviously he's wearing a lot of padding as well, so which was Mark Coolio, which was just fantastic. But the sort of within the time scale, and obviously under COVID conditions, I'm really happy with how he's turned out.